Hi everyone, this is Lisa Cronin from It's the Little Things in Card Making. Now as promised, I finished a card using a couple of the techniques from the last video, and this is how it came out. Very pretty. So I'll explain what I did. I took a piece of pattern paper. I never use pattern paper, but it matched perfectly the colors of these flowers, and I just had to. But I didn't want to put the focal point right on top of the pattern paper. I wanted to do something, I wanted to add a little something. So what I did was I took a piece of vellum and I did what I did in my last video. I used that same piece of paper and I secured my foil to my vellum, and I just, with my pen, went over these tiny, tiny little stars. And I did that to the whole, I could have done just around the perimeter, but I did the whole thing because I wasn't really sure where I was going to be placing the centerpiece. So you could see those tiny little dots. It does add to the card, and it came out very pretty. I also hand wrote Happy Birthday Betsy. My sister-in-law's birthday is coming up. And then I did a little bit of creative work with this frame die. I cut two sides off, I added them together, and then I just put the strip on top. So it's very pretty. It's a very pretty card. I think she'll like it. And I had fun doing it. So that's how I did that card. Now what I wanted to do today is show you how you can do some masking with these foils. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp an image, and this is I think Pink and Main, and I'm going to do some selective stamping. And it's a beehive. It's kind of hanging on a branch, and it has banners on it. I don't want to do the banners, so I'm going to stamp it again on my tracing paper, which I explained in my last video. I hinged it, of course. In case I miss anything, I can go back and correct it. And I'm just going to stamp my tracing paper. I give it a second to dry. Then I'm going to take my foil, pretty side up always, and I'm just going to lay it in between and secure the other side of it, because it kind of moves around if you don't. And then I'm just going to start foiling. So again, what I want to do is I want to not have the banner. And I found that with a gentler touch, you can erase off a paper. And this is 65-pound Nina Solar White. And I'm trying not to lift up my pen, because when you lift up your pen, you kind of get breaks in your image. And I'm going right over that flag piece because I'm making believe it's not there. So I have to do this little leaf. And I have to do these little leaves. And I also wanted to mention that you don't necessarily have to use just the Wheel Memory Keeper's foil. You can use any heat reactive foil. And I just want to get this straight. Okay. Any heat reactive foil. Go Pressing foil, Toto foil, anything that will transfer the foil onto whatever you're foiling, because it's the heat that's making the transfer. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the perimeter of this beehive. And I'm trying not to go too fast, and I'm trying not to press down too hard. And you have to sometimes look from the side, because the point of the pen is so thick that you don't really see where you're going and what you're doing. So you gotta kind of tilt your head, and you need to look and see where you are, and the perimeter is done. Now I'm going to do the lines that go across, and I'm a little tense because I feel like I'm pushing down, but I have to start to learn to use a lighter hand, I think. And again, I'm ignoring that flag and the hole for now. And I'm just going along merrily, merrily. And let's see what we got. Not bad. This is what we got. I mean, it's not perfect. With practice, I make it perfect. So now let's go back and let's do that hole. Now, I'm not going to line this up the way I had it before. And you can kind of see where you've been, through the white and the foil. But you don't need to do that. Just take a clean piece of foil, part of the foil. As long as you have a hinge, you know exactly where you need to be. And I'm just going to go over the hole. And it lined up perfect. So that's how you can do masking, because this is how it started. This image here. And this is what I got. So I think that's kind of cool. Okay. I am going to stop here because my next project is going to take a while, and I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do it. Trying to think if there's anything that I neglected to say. Not right now. I guess that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it was helpful. If you think it would be helpful for somebody else, please share, subscribe, like, and I will be back very shortly with another video. Thank you for watching. Bye now.